Hi, how are you? I hope everyone is fine. So, I was receiving so many requests to make a video on how to automate the LinkedIn using user. So, what we're gonna do today, let me show you what steps we're gonna take. We just go to our feed here, okay, and then we press the like button, then we press the comment, and then we will use one of many extensions on Chrome. You can download any extension you want, and then let's say we press this one, it will read the comments, read the post and generate a comment, and then we post it. And we're gonna repeat this step and like for 5 times on different posts. Like the first one is that, the second one is this post. We go to the next one, like 100% accurate. Basically, these are all my prompts which I have tested myself, and they are making the best comments ever. With the use of this one user and using the automation, let me show you what happened. This is a brand new profile. Okay, let's go to the 90 days. Sure. Okay, see this. On 23 May, I started the automation using user. So you can see in a day, I was getting 32, 25, 33, 25, 15, 40. Highest was 46. And on this day, I stopped it. On 13th June, I stopped it using it. I was just making the automations. So now let's start it. First, you go to user. The website is this user website. Then you just turn on the software. Make sure this both options are allowed. Your Mac agent. I have many agents, but I use for this Mac, I use this agent. The agent is registered, everything is done. So the first steps we're gonna do it. We make a new folder, new project, uh, LinkedIn 7 July 2024. Same, just copy and paste it here. This we are making a new project. Okay. Once this LinkedIn 2024 project selected, and then you make a new folder, and here we will write LinkedIn automation. Save. Automation is done. So let's start making automations. Create automation. Okay, now they introduce a lot of new options here, but we just go with the manual. Just type in the same name, save it. This I will make another video and explain how these things works. Right now we just want to make LinkedIn automation. Okay, now the scenario is here. We click the scenario. The very first option you have to do, thing you have to change, you have to go to the option and just turn off this. This means that it will not go to the private mode of the internet browser. Retry, make it 2 times only. So if it's not working, it will try only 2 times and then move forward. This timeout, make it 6 seconds only. Rest, just leave it like that. You just need to change 1, 2, 3 settings. Okay, then go to the steps back again. Now let's create our first step. The first step is that we open browser. So we select open browser. And now the best part in user is that there are so many browsers to select. But in my workout, I found that Chrome works the best. Go to Chrome. Now here you have to add an URL. So for this, I'm gonna go with the group because in groups, what happens? A post is uploaded every 2 seconds. See, every 2 seconds, 3 seconds, there's a new post. So we just copy this URL and paste it here, save it. So now what it will do, if I run this tab, it will just open the Chrome browser and go to this URL. Okay, this is the first step. The second step is that we have to make delay of 5 seconds at least. So if you add 5000 here, 5000 milliseconds, it means 5 seconds. And why we need delay? Because sometimes the page takes time to load. So we are just giving him a delay of 5 seconds. Okay. Then the next step we're gonna create is that we're gonna scroll. Now why we need to scroll? Because if we open this page right now, user cannot see like comment button here because see it opens just a normal browser, so we scroll and then we can see like comments. So what we will do, first of all, you have to reduce the size of this browser. So you press command plus minus. So make it at least 75 or 67%. For me, 67 works the best. Okay. So now what we do, we scroll it like 25 times, save it. Now let me show you how it works. I will close this, run the steps. My internet is very slow. For you, it will be much faster. And I will tell you why it will be faster later in the video. The steps are running. It's opening a Chrome browser right now. I have no idea why it's not opening it. Open it. It's still running. Yeah, the Chrome browser is open. It will be a delay of 5 seconds here. And then it will scroll 25 times. But 25 times doesn't mean that it will be too long scrolling. It will just like 3 or 4 posts. After waiting for 5 seconds, it will scroll. Okay, we got the scroll option. Now we will go back and see this last execution. You will see successful all through. So now why the delay is coming, let me show you. Because user takes a screenshot and upload it to their system. My internet is slow, so that's why it's getting uploaded slowly and then the response is coming slowly. But if you have a better internet, it will be much faster. Okay. So now the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna take a screenshot of this thing. So we go take screenshot. You can take instantly or take in 5 seconds. Both are the same. When you click 5 seconds and come to this page, you will hear a click sound. Like when you take a screenshot, there is a sound, you will hear that sound. Once the screenshot is taken, you come back and see here, you have the same page here. Now, we're gonna teach user where to click. So the first step we're gonna do is, we're gonna press the Caesar and then we press the square button, the select button, and then we zoom in. Okay. So now let me show you one thing. If I click here, see that plus icon? The plus icon, that plus icon means user will click at the same place. It will not click on the right, it will not click on the left, it will click in the middle. So make sure this plus icon should always on the top of that thing which you have to click. Okay, and for that also you always have to have an empty space on the sides. So I will do like this. Okay. See, I drag comment as well, but if you see that plus icon is on top of like. Now, why did I left space here and here? Because I want to make user understand that the like button is located here at this side. Okay, so let me try again. See that like it's right on the top of E, but you got the point. You should never do it like this because sometimes there are like buttons like this, so user get confused. So if you do like this, add something else also in the image, user can understand much better. So now this is done. We add it as a selection. Okay, add selection and parameter. This is a scenario. So we just name it like button. Don't add any space here. Okay. So once this is done, we add a new step. In this step, we will go and select. Okay. Now in this one, you see there are so many options, but the best one I found is that hover and click. Hover and click is the best. So what it does, when we select this option, it will hover like this and then it click. But if I select this option, if the mouse is there, it will do like this, very fast. So I found it sometime it do miss this thing and it doesn't click there. So the best is we first select hover and click. Hover and click. Here in classified, we select the image, we just made it. And then when we come here, click, we'll find that like button, select and save it. Okay, this index, what is this? Basically, index means if we type here 0, so you can see, let me show you one thing. First, save. Okay, so let's click this one to verify the location and then I will tell you about the index. Okay, see, I selected this. Now let's put 1 here and see what happens. You got the point? If there are two same buttons in the same page, if we put 0, it will always select the first one it sees. And if we put 1, it will select the second one on the same page. But for this, we leave it empty. Okay. Now, this it click like, right? Now the next part is we take the screenshot again. Okay. Why we have to take the screenshot again? Because once we press the like button, the color change. See this? The color change. So now we have to take a new screenshot. Take a screenshot, 5 seconds. Now we're gonna make another one for comment as well. These extensions you see, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, I have like so many extensions. And honestly speaking, I have tried around 413 extensions. I have the full list of the extensions which I have tried, and this one works the best according to me. So now what we will do, you see this? Now see, we have one more option you can see there. If we press the text button, see, I can click this, me add to scenario and save. But the problem is that It says click text. Text means this. But you know what the problem is? The problem is that sometimes this comments, if there is a comment and if it has a text here written like text, it will just go and select that one instead of clicking the button. So what we will do now, we take another screenshot. Take another screenshot. So you always have to give him the image, the user. User is like a replica of yourself. Whatever your eyes can see, user can see. And when these automations are running, you cannot use your computer. Why? Because it's just using your mouse and your keyboard. Okay, now the screenshot is there. So now what we will do, first we delete this one. Okay, let me repeat the steps again. Open the Chrome browser, delay 5 seconds, then scroll, and then hover and click on the image like. Now the second image we're gonna make it for the comment button. So like this again, you can zoom in and then make sure that plus icon is on the top of the comment. If you see between the double M, you can see the plus icon. You can drag further, but make sure that it stays over the comment. Okay, so we just take this one, add selection, and add it as comment button. Save. Okay, so now what we will do, we make a new step. Here, same, hover and click, classified image, and here, okay, comment button, and save. Okay, yeah, we will run these steps again. You can run or you can verify the location here itself. So it can show you that where it's gonna click it. Okay. Now the next step is that we have to go. If you have these extensions, okay, this extensions, this is one extension, this is second extension, this is third extension. You can download this third extension. I will leave the comment. I will leave the link in the comments. With this, you can bring your own keys, this API keys, and then you can use this one free of cost. This one is paid and this one is also free. This is my favorite extension, which I am, it's only for those people who take my classes. With this extension, you can comment around 100 times in a day, and it's free of cost. You don't need to bring your keys, you don't need to do anything. And this prompts I will share with you. Sorry, let me show you up. And it's very fast as well. See, it takes Dinah name, Dinah, because she's the one who shared the post, and then click post. Okay, so let's go back. Now, what we have to do, we have to click on this buttons. For right now, I'm selecting happy comment. Okay, so we do this. Let's take a new screenshot, it's much better. Like, let's suppose we go to like, then it goes to comment, and now we take a new screenshot. Even you use that take instant screenshot, it's not very fast. It still takes like 3-4 seconds to do it. Okay, now let's go back. Okay, it's here. So we go and select this. Okay, zoom in, press this, and here I will select happy comment. I can add this also with it, but make sure that plus icon is on happy comment. Even it's on T also, it doesn't matter. But it should be in the same icon. Okay. And then add selection as an image. Save happy comment. Save. Okay. So here the option is create new step. Hover and click image happy comment and save. Now let's run this scenario for you. Okay. Just see the video once and then you can repeat the step again. Okay. So now it opened the page, wait for 5 seconds and then it will scroll. Now see there are 2 likes. So we didn't use the index. So it will go to the first one. Click. Now it will select the second. Now it will select the comment button. Now it will go to the happy comment. See, it's reading the post. It click. Okay. Now we have to press this post button, right? So we go back and we take a new screenshot. Take a new screenshot. Why we are taking a new screenshot? Because the post button was not visible before. It only becomes visible after we type in something in the comment box. We go back. Now see, even the same option, we can click here and then press this post and do that. But the problem is that sometimes someone else also written something here like it's a very nice post I want to share with you. So instead of clicking this button, it will go and click that text. So that's why we are making an image of this one as well. We click this, and then again zoom and see. You should always leave something on the right and left, and then done. Add selection, post button, and save. Okay. Now it's saved. Now we create a new scenario. Okay, after this happy comment button, we should always have a delay of like 2 seconds because it takes time to type in the comment. Sometimes the API is not working very fast, so it takes time. So we put a delay of 2 seconds. Okay, now what we will do, we just go over and click same image and then we select post button. Okay, and save. So now it will go and click post button. Now, if this is optional, if you want to like your all comment also or no, the one you just comment, you want to like it or you don't want to like it, it's up to you. But let's say we want to like it. So what we will do, we go back again, take a screenshot and come here. Once the screenshot is taken, we go back. It's still taking. I told you it's the same thing. Even you take it with 5 seconds, so you take it instantly, it's the same thing. No, I didn't. See, I didn't click it. Take 5 seconds. Best is always take 5 seconds. Until you hear the sound. Now after this, the next step will be to continuously like up to 5 posts and then close the browser. And afterwards, I will teach you how to make this one run in intervals. Okay, the screenshot is taken. Now we want to like this, right? So same thing, Caesar, select, zoom in, and then we just drag it from here. No, we did it. Okay. See that plus icon should be on the like. Add selection, and we added like button to save. So now we add create new and then save. Over and click image, and the text is like button to and save. Now let's run this automation so you can see how it works. Okay, if it fails, it will show us. It will be much faster for you again because my internet is very slow. I live in very poor country. Even I pay premium prices, I still get the worst internet. But for you, this guy is also want me to do the automation for him. Okay, there's you should always put a delay of 5 seconds. Now it will like this first. I'm not using my hands. My hands are here. Now after posting, it will like, and the scenario ends. If we go here, we can see in the report. See, everything's successful. Now, what is the next step? The next step is to like the next post. Okay, so we go to the editor, code editor, and then we select from here, same things, copy, enter, paste. This is the second post, this is the third post, this is the fourth post, and this is fifth post. Okay, and then we save. Okay, and at the end, you have two options. Either you can close the browser, okay, the Chrome browser, or you can send keys. I think so. This, yeah, it's Control W. So it's Control, left control, right control. Make it left control and W. So what it does, it just close this tab. See, Control W. The tab close. So save. So now we run it again. If sometime this scenario will fail. Why it will fail? Because sometimes the comment button is not visible by the group itself. It says that if you have joined this group, then only you can comment. So it will fail. So you don't need to worry about that thing. Why? Because it's running on repeat. So if one comment is broken, it doesn't matter. See, it will like this one. My hands are here. It will like your post. Then it will move to the next one now. So you got my point, like how it works now? It's very easy. You can do it with anything you want. It's all matters about the extensions which you're going to use. The next video, if you want to see that how to automate Twitter or how to automate Instagram or Facebook, I already did that. And right now I'm working on making a YouTube automation. Basically, it takes a lot of test. It was not done in one day. It took me 15-20 days to make it perfect and as easy as for you to understand how this thing works. So let's continue this thing. I want to see. I want it to give me an error so I can troubleshoot at the same time, like why the error came. Why I'm going to the comment button? Like, see, when we press the click, I can see the comment box. But why I click the comment button? Because sometimes it doesn't load. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. So for that, I use this thing, comment button. I think so. It's given the error. Let's see. It given the error or not. Basically, why it's slow is taking the screenshot and uploading it to the user server, and then user server do all the codings and then send back the answer to the machine, and then machine clicks it. See, it takes screenshot in every step. That's why the steps are are running very slow right now. But if you have a better internet, it will be much faster, because the people to whom I have taught, it was running very fast for them because the internet was very good for them. You can download any extensions there on Chrome. You go there, just type in LinkedIn comments AI, and you will find a lot of them. The best one, which is I'm using, is called Engage AI. Very nice. See, we can see the error here. If we click that, now it will not click there because that comment box is not visible. So now what it will do? Any answers? It will retry 2 times all that steps. Comment, positive reply, sorry, happy reply, happy comment, and then post, and then like. So now see what user will do. User will start playing around. It's retrying right now. So you don't need to worry about this thing. If it happens, it's normal. With the time, user will understand these things, and it will train itself where to click and where to just go ahead. So it will be stuck here until it goes to that closed browser. So I just close it myself. Okay, and then I stop the execution. It's already stopped. Last execution. See this? I stopped. It didn't find that. Okay, now after this, you have to run this one in intervals. So what we will do, we go to this LinkedIn, the one which made automation. Here is that automation. We create a job here. Just type in the same LinkedIn automation description. Leave it. I'm in Pakistan right now. Where is Pakistan? Okay, and open the schedule. On demand, which is by manually, one time, and again and again. Here you have options. For me, the one which works best for me is like every 20 minutes, because I don't keep running my machine all day. I just make it 20 minutes. So after 5 hours, I close my machine. And here you have to select the agent, same agent, Mac agent. You cannot select anyone, any other agent, and make it 0 here and make it save. Okay, this one you just created a job. Okay, but you didn't add the scenario. You have to add the scenario in it. Like, this is the scenario, it's empty. So you just click here, click, add scenario to the job which you created, LinkedIn automation, and save. Just run it once. Okay, just run it once and come to the monitor. Close this one. Come to the monitor. Close this one. So now you want to know that when is the next scenario? Like there is no time here, right? So you come to the monitor, you come to schedule, and you can see that the next one is at 8:20. After 20, 15, 16 minutes. It's 8:04 right now. Okay. With this, the class ends. I hope you learned anything on this. If there's any confusion, you can reach me on my LinkedIn profile. And soon, let me show you my other. See this new YouTube. I think it's a new Mac I made Instagram. No, this is also LinkedIn. This one I was using it with GPT, but now I found the easiest way. So no need of using GPT. And my first projects. Here I have Instagram, followers, user, likes, everything. This is Ideogram. Ideogram is basically like a mid journey which can create images. So you just go there and keep on creating images. This is for my Windows laptop. All because you cannot use these scenarios on your Windows laptop because Windows screen everything is changed, and this is for mobile. Now you can use your Android or iOS or mobile, connect with the user, and then it will just go and like everything. So let me show you what happened with the Instagram. We go to Insta, okay, Instagram. What the next automation will be like, I'm just showing you. If you wanted to learn about this, do let me know. I will not share the extension, which extension I'm going to use, but I will tell you how to do it. It's very easy. Okay. So let's say we have to go here. We just come here. We click here. We click user. Then we will take a screenshot of this. Send it to Chat GPT here. Okay. Let's say we take a photo of this, and then we open Chat GPT. We click this, upload photo. Sorry, it's selected now. Upload file, pictures, this one, and then close. See, and then it will copy and paste it here, and we post. That's all. Then we go to the next one, next one, next one, next one. Keep on doing it continuously. If you see my notifications, bro, see, I did it like I'm just not going in a rush. But you can see the comments there. It can have hashtags as well. It can answer, put a question in it. There's so many things we can do with user. If you have any issues, just let me know. I'm always available. Plus Zakaria, the creator of this software, he is very helpful. He will help you a lot with everything. Anybody want to reach me? My LinkedIn profile is already on the YouTube channel. And if you want to reach me directly, here's my username. And see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.